So I'm on a walk with my dog now. I don't know how long my battery is gonna last. I've noticed that the battery life isn't super great on GoPros. I don't know if they're better on other cameras. I don't really have that much experience, but we'll see how long this lasts. I'll just record as long as this lasts, or if I finish my walk first. I want to walk with my dog. I'm pretty happy because the sun's setting, which is great because I don't like being in direct sunlight. But also the wind has died down significantly because my bedroom window, I mean obviously I can see out of my bedroom window, so I just look at the plants to see how intense the wind is. Wind has died down a lot. I don't have contacts right now, so I've been wearing my glasses, but I just don't want to wear them because when I do things like go on a hike, like my nose gets sweaty and then like it gets sweaty and I don't like, whatever, it's not a huge deal. It's like a first world problem, whatever. Who cares? I was doing a lot of research today on cryptology, which is something I've been really interested in for a long time, but I've never had reason to use. And I opened my first Bitcoin wallet. It was like the fucking most exciting thing ever. Like, I don't actually need a Bitcoin wallet. It's more so that, I don't know, I think this technology is so damn interesting. And, okay, it's like the Hillary Clinton thing. Like, I asked my friend about this, and I was like, okay, so, you know, all this encryption bullshit exists. Like, why the fuck is the whole Hillary Clinton email situation a big deal? And it really comes down to, like, I mean, yeah, I asked my friend. I'm like, okay, so if she had used this technology, would the whole Hillary Clinton email situation be a big deal? And like his answer was like, no, it wouldn't have been. And I get that she didn't use it because it's like, I don't even understand how to use it, and it's my generation, which is why okay, damn it, dog. Okay, you can't see it, but I can see it. She's like, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. So like, the reason why it's like a really serious big deal is that like there's so much that you need to know to really effectively navigate this sort of decentralized technology, cryptology world. And I would say Reddit is great because Reddit has so many resources. Dude, go, come on. It's okay. There's no coyote. You're good. Come on, let's go. You're good. No in front of me, not behind me. There's so much like technology that you need to understand, and because it is decentralized, there's not like this like uniform institution that you could associate yourself with to learn about. I mean, I'm sure there is actually. I shouldn't say that because I have no idea. But I'm saying from my own experience, everything that I've learned about it, I've learned like not from one source, but from like so many different sources. And opening a Bitcoin wallet was like the first like huge step that I've taken in regards to furthering my interest in cryptology. And like, I mean, it sounds like the very obvious basic first step, but it's like something that I've avoided for the longest time because, I mean, when you're dealing with something like a bank or a credit union, it's like, I don't know, I guess in my mind there's a high level of professionalism, even if it is fake. Because, I mean, you hear like stupid shit that goes on with Bank of America and Wells Fargo. And so, like, I mean, the fact that they have brick and mortar buildings offers a lot of credibility to the institutions. And when you're dealing with something like cryptology, it's completely different because they're, I mean, it's I don't know, if I were to come up with an image in my head of how I imagine cryptology to be, I imagine it like you have this giant forest, and in this giant forest, everyone just digs giant holes and hides shit in these giant holes, and you give each other like special codes to figure out where these holes are hidden and where to find these holes. And I don't know, because there's a lack of central authority. I love the idea of cryptology because of the lack of central authority, but I also am scared of it, or I've been a bit hesitant about it. I think scared's the wrong word. I would say hesitant about it because it's the sort of thing where it's like, if you forget your passcode to your bank account, it's like fine. Like you can deal with it. You'll get your money, no worries. But with like stuff like this, if you forget shit, shit, that's your problem. you lost your money. But it's really interesting to me, and I've joined some Reddit forums about this to learn about how to deal with all of this, and it's so interesting to me. The truth of the matter is that I don't actually have anything that I need to hide. Like, I'm not a politician, I'm not a drug dealer, I have no need for high-level security. Like, I'm not a direct target or threat to anyone. But it's more the principle, and I guess it's more of like a kind of a human rights thing. I don't know if human rights is the right way to phrase it, but I mean, I think it's kind of just a basic human right to have privacy. Like, come on. Like, the idea of people having access to everything that you do just because, like, I don't know, I find that incredibly violating. And so I'm learning about PGP, and when I learned what the acronym was, I just thought it was the hilarious shit ever. Oh, come on. Pretty good privacy, that's what I learned. And that was made by, I think, a guy named Philip Zimmerman, and then that software was sold to Simatech, this, what is it called? I think it's like a virus software company, antivirus software company. And then they made GNU GP, I think is the acronym. I don't know what the acronym stands for, but I'm reading this, I guess, introductory guide by this anonymous group of people who wrote this. And it basically talks about what kind of high-level cryptology is and how it works and all of that sort of stuff. I think I understand it on a very basic level, but it's the sort of thing where if I'm going to trust this technology, I really need to understand it to really actually, like, I need to understand this shit. It's actually really nice out here right now. When it rains, you get a lot of foliage. When it doesn't rain, it's just dirt, just pure dirt. I remember there was this time, like, okay, so where I live, it doesn't rain very often. It rains pretty infrequently. And there was a time a few years back, and it was probably like 7 years back, where it rained for a month straight. And this all just, there was just like, I don't know, like up to my waist length of grass, like tall, beautiful grass. And it was dope. Okay. But, so this whole dark web thing I find incredibly interesting. I am like super paranoid about accessing it. I like use the Tor browser, I think 3 times in my life, and I'm like super paranoid about using it. Just because I know that the government monitors everything in America, that I'm really, really paranoid about using it because I don't want to be unfairly targeted. Like, I really don't. But I mean, it's such a curious thing and I know it exists. So it's like, of course I want to look at it. And, come on, Bo, you're fine. Come on, Bo. Keep going. Keep going. And, yeah, it's so curious to me. Okay, so something that I think is hilarious is that people aren't direct by any means in their usage of, Poe, come on, it's okay. People aren't direct by any means in their usage of the dark web in terms of when I'm trying to read posts and forums of people using this, like, they aren't direct about what they're buying, which is fine, I get it. But, I remember, like one of the first videos, like one of the first tutorials that I was watching on how to use the dark web, someone was like, I'm buying Skittles, blah, 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 and I'm like, really? And then, like, okay, no, it's just, I mean, I guess it's normal for people to use code in terms of what they're talking about, but whatever. Come on, Bo. Po's my dog, by the way. That's not her full name, that's like her nickname, but no one knows her nickname. It's a secret, I know it. I think I'm gonna end this vlog topic for now. There wasn't necessarily a cohesive theme, it was just me talking about how I like cryptology, and I think it's super interesting. But I have this tendency to end videos abruptly. I should rephrase. I have the tendency to end things abruptly, point blank. When I was watching my previous video, I literally did just end it without saying I was going to end it. That reminded me of my sister's wedding when I did a toast because I was the maid of honor, and I made this short little speech, and then I just like drank my drink and that was it. And like I forgot to tell people to like, so you're supposed to tell them to like cheers or whatever, it's fine. But yeah, bye.